Hello, y'all. I am back again, and I am on part 14 of freeing yourself from caregiving. And this part is going to be really interesting, even for myself, y'all. You got to remember when you are uploading videos and creating content, no matter how many views, when I can learn something from my own channel, that alone motivates me to keep the channel going, even though it's a small channel. Okay, so welcome back to the Advanced Insight channel. And I am going to be discussing the concept of allowing it, right? And what do I mean when I say allow it? A lot of times, nieces, nephews, grandkids, whatever your situation is, especially when adult kids pass away and things like that, there's this power struggle, right? And so oftentimes the non-custodian relatives feel like, well, okay, I can't see the relatives, or a lot of times you're out of state, right? And I'm out of state from a lot of my relatives myself. So allowing it means if the kids are not being beat up and they're not in a horrifically horrible situation, allow them to keep the kids. For this reason alone, it saves money, y'all. You know, with custody battles, there's a lot of money wasted on attorneys. And freeing yourself from caregiving means saying, I don't need to keep 4, 8, 3, 2, 100 kids to feel validated, right? I'm just not codependent where I need that. One of the situations I have, y'all, is I have thousands and thousands and thousands of emails, y'all. And that will be one of my projects that I will be working on. I can't just go in there and just click delete all and delete everything in my emails, because there are things that are in there that I need to put actually in a folder. Much of what's there is advertisement, you know, when you get these reward cards and things like that. So working on allowing it, just allow the people, and think about it. What they call deadbeat mothers and fathers, they do it all the time. And when I really began to look at those so-called deadbeat mothers and fathers, some of them don't pay child support. They don't try to visit the kids. A lot of times the kids grow up and they create a bond with the parent and they get along just fine, as long as the custodian parent has not turned the child against the deadbeat parent. So that's where it can fail, if the child has been brainwashed against that parent. But just let somebody else keep those kids, y'all. And especially if they're not like in a foster care, maybe you feel like you want to do the caregiving or take custody if you don't want your family in a foster care. That's a different situation. But much of the time, family members leave them in foster care and then visit them. You know, things have changed a lot now. You know, kids are in foster care systems and they are allowed to see the blood relatives. They're allowed to pick them up and everything, but they get the benefit of using the foster care system. I mentioned in the other video the quietness. I know one gentleman mentioned to me, he said he was a little annoyed that I could take a nap. That was something he said out of the blue. He said it. He said, I'm mad at you because you can take a nap. So don't ever think that people that are surrounded around a bunch of kids don't find something peaceful about your life. Okay, another subject. When people say they want kids and they already in their 40s and 50s and 60s, and they're like real serious, y'all, saying that they want kids. And they haven't even fixed their high blood pressure and back problems, vision problems, got medical insurance that they're not even using, y'all. When people like that say that they want more kids, that's out of emotional thinking and addiction. They are now addicted to taking care of people. Another thing with allow it. This is another situation to allow. You're a sibling and you got brothers and sisters, and one of your siblings is taking care of your parent, and that parent is living with them. Allow it. Just go help sometimes. Don't try to remove your parent from that sibling and fight over this elderly person that somebody has to take care of. Just allow it. It will work more in harmony if you do it this way. And you can finish projects. Like one of my projects that I'm going to be doing, and I'll be working on it beginning this week, is my email project, y'all. Emails, I got over 10,000, 12,000. I think it's about 15,000 emails, y'all. Freeing myself from caregiving, I can now work on that project. Please like, share, and subscribe. Welcome back. Tune in for more. Thank you. Bye.